All right, the stage appears to be set for the next chapter in the Michael Jackson story, the involuntary manslaughter trial of his doctor, Conrad Murray. A judge has ordered him to stand trial and forbidden him to practice any medicine in California until the trial is over. Let's go to CNN producer Alan Duke in Los Angeles. So, Alan, is there anything about the judge's ruling that surprised you today?
Well, what was expected was that it would be sent to trial, and indeed it was after 6 days of a preliminary hearing and some pretty graphic and detailed medical testimony. But the loss of the doctor's medical license is what his defense lawyer said was the nuclear option that could really derail his defense, because how's he going to pay for it? He is a doctor working in Nevada and Texas, but can't now practice in California. That very likely will affect his ability there. But the big surprise came with the last two witnesses, including the doctor who did the autopsy on Michael Jackson, conceded that it's possible Michael Jackson either ingested the propofol that killed him in juice or injected himself through an IV. That was an admission that caused the prosecution to scramble, and they're saying even if Michael Jackson injected the fatal dose into himself, that Dr. Murray would still be guilty of involuntary manslaughter. Because
he allegedly supplied it. That's the argument?
Yes, that he would have been negligent in leaving it sitting around a patient. In fact, the last prosecution witness, an anesthesiologist expert, said that he compared Michael Jackson to a heroin addict, said you don't leave heroin and a syringe with that next to the bed of a heroin addict and then walk out of the room. And the defense theory that that's what happened with Michael Jackson with propofol is still involuntary manslaughter, he said, still homicide.
And so if there is any credence to this argument now that possibly Michael Jackson would have ingested it, was there any legal argument or medical argument being made after that about the effects that that would have on the body, ingested versus injected?
Well, the problem with the prosecution case is that according to the timeline, the dose of propofol that Dr. Murray acknowledged giving him was way too small to have killed Michael Jackson when they believe he actually died. And so they're trying to figure out, how did Dr. Murray, when he was on the telephone and doing email, that was documented, how did he give him that fatal dose at a certain time that would have had to have been administered? And they found contents of propofol in his stomach, and they're saying it was at very high levels, and that is how it could have gotten there.
All right, CNN producer Alan Duke joining us from Los Angeles. Thanks so much.